What is up, you guys? Mental Hog is back here on the channel for episode 13 of our FC24 series with Manchester City. We are in February of Season 2 here. We signed five new players in the January transfer window, but we follow that rule of not spending more than 40 million per signing. So that means that we have signed a new goalkeeper here in Luis Maximiano, Ivanovic and Olise on the wings, Mavropanos and Seavold into the team. We've reinforced the squad. We had, ridiculous amounts of injuries. These two are done for the season. ACLs are torn. These two have broken toes. They'll be back sometime soon, probably in this episode. We'll have to wait and see. And we've got knockout football in the Champions League in today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you're excited, and if you are, show the support down below. Drop a like. If you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe. And in the comment section down below, tell me what you would like to see next in this series. And we're going to try and kind of speed up along a little bit here and get through more of this season. Starting off with a quick sim here against Brentford away. Haaland scores in the first minute. Ruben Diaz and Julian Alvarez add to that to give us a 3-0 thrashing of a win, to be honest. And we're going to finish off another game here against Everton. Alvarez and Eze scoring to give us a 2-1 win. Another home game here, but this time we are sharing points between ourselves and Leicester City, a 1-1 draw. Oh, this is the best email we could have gotten after getting so many injuries. Phil Foden is training again, so we'll see him in the team probably within the next couple of weeks. Okay, I had to rotate as much as possible in this game against Nottingham Forest because we have Champions League football in literally like 3 days after this, but Ivanovic has scored 2 goals to give us a 2-1 win. This guy has been a sick signing, to be honest. Okay, so we're about to enter into the knockout phases of the Champions League, but first I just wanted to quickly review what happened in the actual group itself. So we won all 6 games in our group, undefeated with 18 points. Marseille, the other team to make it through. Real Sociedad actually got knocked out, so that's pretty interesting. So we're going to be coming up against hopefully an easier matchup in the round of 16, and that matchup actually sees us coming up against Bayer Leverkusen. Now, of course, there are harder teams to come up against: Bayern, Barca, Real Madrid. I mean, you see them on your screen here. On the other side of things, there's PSG, Liverpool, Atletico, Arsenal. I could just list off teams here for you as much as you want, but Bayer Leverkusen is definitely not the hardest matchup we could have gotten, just not the easiest either. Monaco are in the knockouts, so are Feyenoord, so are Hajduk Split. There's some interesting teams in the knockout stages here, but we have a matchup against Bayer Leverkusen. And I was extremely curious to check in on Bayer Leverkusen, and they're actually currently the best team in Germany. They're 5 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga, so Xabi Alonso's men are looking really good. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. This could be very difficult. And we have to take a look at their team and look, oh my god, check out all of their signings. They've got Florian Wirtz and Xhaka in the midfield, Sebastian Haller up top, Rudiger and Upamecano at the back. What in the world is this team? They look insane. This is going to be rough, guys. Thankfully for this game, we're going to have a fully fit starting 11, but our bench is just dead tired. Like I said, game 3 days ago against Nottingham Forest, so we just had to rotate. I'm glad we did, but we need to be able to do this with our first 11. Okay, to Germany we go to face off against Bayer Leverkusen. This matchup is destined to be a classic. Team is rolling out here. Let's play. Get off your phone, Matoma. Focus. Wait a second. Was that Angel Correa that I just saw? How did I not notice him in the projected lineup? What is this Leverkusen team that we're about to face off against? My goodness. I'll tell you one thing. They play a 3 at the back, so we can take advantage of that maybe going forward, and they're going to be very aggressive on the ball. So we need to not lose possession like ever. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. So check. Haller. He's probably going to try playing across here. Look how many players they have in the box. Just look at how many players there are. Oh my goodness, they're flooding us, and I can't do anything about it except, okay, get the ball off of them from Eze. Haaland. Dang it. Stupid of me. Stupid. Oh yeah, I forgot the Frimpong is obviously from Bayer Leverkusen, so we signed him from them, so he's going to know, oh my god, what to do here. Maximiano forced to make a huge save. That was amazing. Good job. Let's keep the ball again, please. Big mistake here, and now Grimaldo, who's like in such good form for them in real life, going forward, but he lost the ball. Okay, that's what I want to see. I'm okay with him losing the ball. Tepsoba. He's getting back, Grimaldo. We got to go. Go now. Go, make the run. Julian, get it inside. Squeezes it into Haaland. Haaland, where was that? Who are you passing to? Who was that for? Eze. This is a nice looking pass here for Haaland. We got to take advantage. Haaland, just keep going inside yourself. Get past players. Shoot. Scores. Oh my god, we literally just robbed this goal right before halftime as well, but Eze found the perfect run from Erling Haaland, and away from home in Germany, he has experience in this league against teams like this. He bags. And a really nice solo run from him as well. Definitely something you wouldn't ever see in real life, but who cares? We're not in real life. It's goal number 5 for Haaland in the Champions League. This is only his 4th game. He only played half of them in the group stage, I guess. And that's going to be halftime immediately. So that goal Last action of the half. We'll take it. Okay, the state of this particular game is currently in our hands, but you know what that means. Bayer Leverkusen are going to throw themselves at goal. So we got to be careful. They come cross-played in. Eze is there. Nice. Ooh, yes. Holland to Mitoma. Mitoma, we haven't seen you do anything amazing in a while, but of course, as soon as I say that, he just gets past Antonio Rudiger, the Champions League winner center back, like it's nothing. And Holland tries to shoot to make it 2-0. With 20 minutes left in the game, I can't help but feel like a couple of substitutions are in order. Seavold is going to come on. And I think I'm going to bring on Rico Lewis for Frimpong as well, because I just want to give him some Champions League minutes. They love to float crosses in. No, we can't have this fall for Haller like that. That literally should have been a goal. They should have absolutely scored from that. We are so lucky that Maximiano, you know, got that and then didn't actually give away a penalty there, because the crowd was shouting for one. Okay, Nunes has to come off. We're going to bring on James McAtee, and instead we're going to make McAtee go forward a bit more. Eze is going to drop into that midfield central role. Alvarez to deliver this set piece. Can we get somebody tall and strong on it? Nope. Get this to McAtee, though, outside the box. Okay. Still got the ball, somehow. Plays it up here to Mitoma. This looks pretty decent. McAtee again to Eze from outside the box. Have a pop. Why not? Oh, on the rebound. Holland actually gets there first, but it's saved. Wow. Well, stoppage time, and they're deciding to just run the ball back. Their goalkeeper has not made a single accurate long pass in the second half, I feel like. Not a single one of his balls have actually ended up at one of his players. It's just weird. Okay, they're going to try one more. One last attack. Grimaldo plays through Ollie Watkins. What in the world is this team? They have freaking Ollie Watkins on the bench. And that's going to be probably all she wrote. Yep. It's a 1-0 win, which honestly, away from home, you take a 1-0 win against a team like that every single time. And thankfully, the Matheus Nunes injury is not serious at all. It's a bruised elbow. He'll be out for 5 days. I mean, sucks to see a player injured, but it's a short one. Another 1-0 win for us here against Aston Villa, which is actually a pretty tough matchup for us. But Guardiola got sent off in the 9th minute, just a straight red card. So to win down to 10 men, that's pretty good. Alvarez, thanks for the goal. Oh, incredible. After 0 weeks out injured. Thanks, FC. But Phil Foden is finally available for selection again. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, this is a very interesting looking rotated team for the FA Cup fixture, but Michael Olise is going to start on the right wing despite Foden being back. He's on the bench. We'll see if he can come off and make an impact. And it doesn't look like he even came off the bench, but that's okay because we progressed to... I think this is going to be the quarterfinals or semifinals now of the FA Cup, so it's time to take it. It's the quarterfinals to be specific, actually. This was the round of 6. Foden does start in his first game back now, and he scores in a 3-1 win against Brighton, so it's good to see him, first of all, playing 90 minutes again, second of all, scoring again. Love it. We're finally on the good side of all these injuries because Kovacic is also back to training from his injury, so a couple more weeks and he'll also be back. Now we've got a game coming up against Liverpool here, but just take a look at the table. I mean, we are so well clear at the top. We are 8 points ahead of Newcastle. I know they have a game in hand, but Liverpool are so far down the table that I feel like I don't even necessarily need to play this game, so we're not going to. In the interest of time for the series, we're going to speed this up and sim the Liverpool game. And if you look at the team, there's not really any particular reason why they should be doing so poorly. They've got Gakpo, Diaz, Salah up top. That midfield is great. I mean, I don't know who Tyler Morton thinks he is starting, but he's there. Robbo, Virgil, Van Dijk, Joel Matip. I mean, Dixon Arroyo, I guess, is a glaring weakness at right back, but they've got players that could play in his position instead. They're just not doing it. And I mean, Mo Salah and Luis Diaz are scoring the goals too, so that is a very strange position to find Liverpool in. And with Foden being back in the team, you already know that somebody was going to end up having to lose their spot. And I don't think I can rightfully take it away from Olise or Ivanovic. Since signing, they've been pretty good. So I think Alvarez will go into being a backup, like kind of anywhere on the field type of guy. And McAtee is actually going to end up losing out on some minutes here. And we're going to have that problem again soon when Kovacic comes back, because he's going to want to play minutes. But, I mean, maybe the team is better than him now without him. I'm not sure. But again, simming against Liverpool, this might bite me in the butt, but it does not. Mitoma, Theo Hernandez, both scoring. Mitoma actually scores a brace, and we get a 3-1 win. We move on. Take a look at their team now. They've got freaking Ben Cheddar, Correa, Lookman starting. They've got Velasco on the left side again. This team just has... What is going on at Bayer Leverkusen, man? What in the world? Foden is not feeling quite fit for this game. I mean, he's coming back from injury, so that's totally understandable. So he's not going to start this game. We're going to play with the exact same lineup we used in the last game. It worked. Why would I change it? At home, this 1-0 lead is going to prove to be hopefully useful. All right, back to the Etihad. The decisive leg here in the round of 16. If we can win this game and we can move on, we can probably be on track for a treble again. Something I noticed in the last game is that their three center backs, I mean, they're really narrow, of course, but we can kind of pressure them and actually win the ball high up the pitch quite easily with our front line. So we're going to try and take advantage of that. I might even change the player instructions to be more aggressive trying to intercept the ball. Whoa, chill. Let's do that right now. Okay, change that. Yes, Mitoma wins it again. Let's go. Mitoma wins it again. Let's go. He's playing fouls, but I don't care. Oh my god, bicycle kick attempt from Hilaire, and it's saved. What in the world is going on? They have come out guns blazing in this second half. I mean, in this second leg, let me tell you. They have made some crazy chances already. You've seen them, and I am scared. Alvarez, let's have a pop from here. Why not? Oh my god, that had to be saved. Alvarez going to play this in. Ruben Diaz is going to get on it, and he scores. Oh my god, our captain, Ruben Diaz, scores from a corner. And it's going to be a 2-0 lead now in the tie against Bayer Leverkusen. It's signed, but it's not sealed. You get me? Why is Frimpong the guy at the back post? No, no, no. We can't have that. We cannot have a 5'6" or 5'7" player at the back post. What are we thinking? What's the setup? Mitoma, inside. Mitoma to Eze. Eze, touch. Shot. Oh, it's still alive. Eze. Oh, taken down in the box. Ref, no chance of a foul there, no? Okay, fine. Halftime. 2-0 advantage on aggregate. 1-0 today. But Bayer Leverkusen, when they go forward, they look tough to, they look like they could score. Guardiola, oh, no, 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 no. This could be the beginning of a comeback. We don't like to see this. It's a bad challenge from Guardiola, and it's a penalty for Leverkusen. Why would I do such a thing? It's all started from me just attacking way too stupidly. Grimaldo's coming on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, and it's Ben Cheddar. He's going to put power on it. He's going to go this way. He goes the complete opposite way. And we've got a game on our hands. Oh, boy. Okay. Need to control this game now because there's a goal in it now. This game is too tight for my liking. Eze's in space. Whoa! He goes for a cheeky finish. Alvarez. Oh, pulled down. It's going to be a corner. Guardiola, got to be careful with him. He's on a yellow. What am I thinking? Oh, no, 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 no. They've brought it back. Hilaire. It's 2-all. Oh, God. Okay, we need changes. Mitoma is dead tired. Ivanisevic comes on. Alvarez. Can't do anything else, really. Really can't imagine myself doing anything else. Actually, yes, I can. Mavropanos coming on for Guardiola. I'm not risking on him. Holland. Okay. Chops inside. Didn't have to do that, but he does. Holland. Win this for us. Come on. Huge save by Hradeski again. You kidding? 90th minute. Olise. Wiggling and wiggling. Olise. Olise wants to be the hero. Curls. Oh, Olise. Oh, my God. Stoppage time. Our hero, Olise of all people. Let's go. From the moment I brought him on the field, I knew he was going to do something special in this game, and he does. Sends us through in style. That is going to be all she wrote. We are through to the quarterfinals, but man, we made it look as difficult as we could. Thank God for Michael Olise. He's a lifesaver. You already know what that means. Man of the match award for him. 8.4 rating. Let's go. Yeah, that means we have all our results. So PSG are through. Liverpool are through. Marseille knock out Arsenal. What? Milan are through. Dortmund through. Ourselves, Real Madrid, and Barca. So it could be really any massive team in the next. So this seems totally random, but after this game, I had a message from Ortega. I decided I need to renew this guy's contract. So we're going to do that for 2 more years. Worst case scenario, even if we want to sell him in the future, having him on this contract is only going to help us get some more money. Otherwise, he's going to walk on a free. So we need to fix that. Okay, we got the quarterfinal game here against Leeds next. We're going to totally rotate the side, but I actually want to play this game because, again, we're taking this competition seriously now that we are in the quarterfinals. I want to win this so that we can potentially set ourselves up for another treble. Elie boots it up top for Jorginho Rutter. Wins the aerial duel against Ake. Wow, they've got a strategy there. Sergio Gomez to Ivanisevic. Ivanisevic gets past one. Gets it to Evan Ferguson. Evan Ferguson has got 5-star weak foot. Let's line up a shot with his left, and he scores. Are you kidding me? What a goal from Evan Ferguson. That was a great strike, and we're 1-0 up. Let's go. Ferguson to James McAtee. McAtee, I see the overlapping run here from Rico Lewis. I'm going to try and cross this into the box. Ferguson is there. Ferguson on the volley. Oh, are you kidding me? Evan Ferguson and Rico Lewis combined for the goal of the season potentially there. That was beautiful. That volley again on his left foot. Jeez. And just quietly over the past couple of seasons, Rico Lewis has turned into quite some player, especially with that cross. What is that? Great strike. Phil Foden's coming on to get some minutes, and we're going to leave it just right there for the second half. McAtee does very well under pressure there to get the ball just out of that situation. And now, near post, Mateus Nunes sneaks in and scores as well. It's 3-0 against Leeds United. Surely now, signed, sealed, and delivered that we are going to be going through to the next round, the semifinals of the FA Cup. Maybe for the last few minutes we could bring on maybe Eze on the left wing. Actually, you know what? Let's bring on Julian Alvarez on the left wing. I like that idea. 3-0 win. Nice and easy. We weren't so sure, though, before we went into this game. This could have gone really in any direction, because Leeds are not as bad as we think they are. And Kovacic is also now back into the team. So finally, we're starting to regain some of our key players that we had out for a little bit of time here. But honestly, Kovacic, I don't know that he's going to start anymore, guaranteed, because Eze has got the most assists in the team. Nunes has been incredible. I don't know. I think what we can safely do is go ahead and put him ahead of James McAtee, because we definitely need somebody who can pass the ball a lot better than he can. Okay, well, I knew these sim games were going to come back to bite us eventually. Away to Spurs, we actually lose 2-0. I didn't think they were going to be too much of a threat because just how many points they had on the board, but you know what? It makes sense that we lost this game. Thankfully, it doesn't actually mean too much for us in the table. We had a 7-point lead against Newcastle. Now we just have a 6-point gap between ourselves and Arsenal. So, I mean, we got to be careful here. We don't want to lose any more games, but we're fine. Now, on the back of that loss, you would think that we would go ahead and play a game or not send out a rotated team, but I don't care. This could be a banana skin game against Sheffield United, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to sim anyway. And you know what? Evan Ferguson rewards me with a 1-0 win. 30 games into the Premier League, we're about to face off against Arsenal, who are our closest opponents for the Premier League title right now. Themselves and then Newcastle and I guess United too are kind of still potentially in the title race if we slip up too many more times. With 8 games left in the league, I feel like if we play this and win, we'll probably be safe to cruise through most of the rest of the games of the Premier League. So we're going to play this one for sure. Taking a look at their team, I mean, nothing too crazy. Their back line looks almost entirely different. Timber starts with Antonio Silva, Ferland Mendy at left back. That midfield looks honestly a little weak. Jorginho and Fabio Vieira alongside Odegaard. And up top, they've still got Kai Havertz starting. They've got some great players on the bench if you take a look. They've got Diogo Jota, of course Declan Rice, Danny Olmo, Nusar Mazraoui. So they've got a really good looking team, but I think we should be able to beat them no problem. Now I do have to be mindful of the fact that we have another Champions League game in just a couple of days after this one, so hopefully I can substitute off some of my players after, 60 minutes or so they can save their legs for that game, but we are ready to roll out here. Alvarez to Holland. Holland sees Eze making a run. Eze gonna go ahead and make this run all the way. Gonna head and take the shot. Oh, it was just wide. Honestly, it was this close. Julian Alvarez over the top here, maybe. Okay, handball, but we'll just let the possession go to us. Holland. Oh yes, baby. It went from a handball to a through ball to a goal for Holland. 20 minutes in, we got him on the score sheet, and that is a great goal. Could potentially be one that sees us win the Premier League. Another one played in. Guardiola gets to this. Oh, it falls for Holland, and oh my God, he scores, and now he's stuck. Guys, he's stuck. Hello? Let him celebrate. Get up. Okay, nice. That was a very, very interesting little dink from Josko Guardiola. He was definitely trying to shoot that, but Holland scores. Watch this. Guardiola, boom, dinks it, got no power on it, fell for Holland on the volley, and of course he's going to score that. Now he's got 2 goals in the first half. Going to go ahead and bring on Phil Foden for him, and we're going to just make that one substitution at halftime, but I'm looking to make more at about the 60-minute mark for players like Holland and some others. Oh yes, Eze sticking in a foot. I love the aggression and the fact that he's fighting for all of those balls in the midfield. I wasn't sure when I initially got him if he was going to be the midfielder I thought he could be. And Holland gets a hat trick 51 minutes in. Okay, it's time to sub him off. He scored 3 goals. Remember what I said earlier about how his goal scoring is slowed down? I was lying. So that means Evan Ferguson is going to get himself some minutes in a City shirt against Arsenal here in a huge game. And I'm going to leave it there for now, I think. We've got 1 more substitution window and 3 more subs we can make. So I'll watch out for that, and maybe in a few minutes' time we'll make another one. But Holland's got his hat trick. He can come off. And now it's time to see if Evan Ferguson, just like last season, can come on and do anything with this extra time. We don't really care anymore. Okay, I'm going to bring on Seavold in the midfield for Eze. Nunes is going to take that more advanced role. And I'm going to bring on Rico Lewis for Frimpong. I have 1 more sub I can make, but I think I'm going to just leave it there. Actually, no, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to move Nunes to CDM, and we're going to bring on Kovacic in the midfield as well. And Seavold will be my box crasher, I guess? No, we'll leave it like this. This is how it's going to be. Sorry. Last answer. Ferland Mendy. Oh my God, he just hit the post. How is he getting himself into these goal-scoring shooting positions? That's not what Arsenal left-backs have ever done, but all of a sudden Ferland Mendy just hit the post. We are so lucky to still have a clean sheet right now. Now Theo Hernandez has just got all the space in the world to just run. Declan Rice is not catching up to him. Well, he might, actually. He's going to come inside here. Theo Hernandez from one left back to the other. 2 left backs have hit the post in the span of 15 minutes here. What in the world am I watching? If anything, I think that's really what's going on here. Is Arsenal's high press is just wearing out my team. They are just running up and down the field. Oh my God. Oh my God, we just played through Evan Ferguson. He has got so much time to think, and usually that results in me missing my chances, but not for Evan Ferguson. He adds insult to injury for Arsenal, and it's 4-0 at the end here at the Emirates. Jesus Christ, how did they allow that to happen? Somebody on my team, I don't know who, but they just parted the Red Sea for this one. And that is literally the last kick of the game. It's a 4-0 win against Arsenal, and with that, pretty sure we can just carry on forward and win the title. No problem in about 7 weeks' time. Julian Alvarez has got a bruised elbow, so he's going to be out for 5 days. Not bad, but it does mean he's going to miss this first leg of the Champions League quarterfinals. Speaking of the quarterfinals, we have a lot of teams that are really awesome that we could be coming up against, and it's going to be AC Milan that we are facing off against in the quarterfinals here. So out of all the teams remaining, that's probably one of the draws that you'd want the most. I mean, I would say them and Dortmund are kind of on the same level of teams you would want, and then there's Marseille, so we haven't gotten any of those crazy other teams yet, and we're probably going to pretty soon, but let's not forget that AC Milan are pretty awesome. Taking a look in the Serie A, though, AC Milan are struggling. They are down in 5th place, just trying to get themselves back into the Champions League at all, so to them, honestly, I think this is going to be more of a priority right now, because this is their guaranteed way to get themselves Champions League football. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Taking a look at their team, they've got some incredible players in there. They've got Chilwell, Schlotterbeck, Wan-Bissaka is their captain. Of course, they still got Rafa Leao, Fratesi and Chavez in the midfield, Laborde up top. I don't see any other crazy players. Oh yeah, how could I forget? Kyle Walker is at AC Milan. I don't know if we originally sold him to AC Milan, though. I don't remember that. He might have been picked up by AC Milan from somebody else again. And their player to watch out for this season is actually Samuel Chukwueze, has their most goals. Leao, though, 7 goal contributions as well. And Giroud, I don't see him on the bench. I don't see him starting, so I don't know where he is, but apparently he's got a couple goals as well. Pep gave his players a couple of rest days, so we are fully fit back at home here against the AC Milan. Back under the lights at the Etihad for another shot at the semifinals of the Champions League. This would be 4 seasons in a row, I think, that we could hit the semifinals. It's going to be Eze with a chance to score a free kick goal here. It's pretty far out, so I don't know that this is necessarily going to work, but we'll try it. Here we go. That was a little low and didn't have a whole lot of power. Oh, but it falls back to Eze. Falls for Calvin Phillips. Foden! Oh, hits the post. The keeper didn't know what was going on. That was madness. That was insanity. Absolutely crazy stuff. Ruben Dias, yes sir. Gets it to Eze. Eze, space for Phil Foden. Phil Foden, space for Haaland if we can get it to him. Keeper is running out. Empty net. Mike Maignan, what are you doing? And Erling Haaland finishes to make it 1-0. That was the craziest little 5-minute span that I could ever imagine there. You probably would have seen the whole thing. I think I'm going to leave that whole thing in the edit. That was nuts. That was insane. It all started from that free kick. I don't know what happened there, but Phil Foden, what a beautiful assist. Their keeper and whoever this midfielder is, or actually Schlotterbeck, are just doing the exact same thing as each other. I don't know why. And yeah, that's an easy finish. Eze, oh my God, from kickoff, he wins the ball and gets it to Haaland once again. Haaland take it past Schlotterbeck, his former Dortmund teammate, and he just gets taken out. That's going to be a yellow card for you, sir. What are you thinking? AC Milan looked totally scrambled, and for some reason Haaland wants to take this free kick. No thanks. I'm going to give it to Eze again. He was not too bad the first time. If we could get a bit more power on this and just get it over the wall, I think we could have an easier time scoring. Instead, it comes off one of their players, gets us a corner. Oh my goodness, Mateus Nunes jumps on them, wins the ball. They are just being so lazy on it, and no way! Holy crap, I thought Nunes just scored that. Look at the strike, it's so random. He just like slide tackles the ball, and it, oh my God, it almost went in, dude. Toma, oh yes. Step over for days. Center back is running out here. Haaland back inside here, an empty net. Oh my God, I don't know what happened there again. It just fell for Haaland, and it's going to be 2-0. This Milan team is just, what are they doing at the back? I don't understand. I just don't understand what this Milan team is doing, dude. They can't defend to save their freaking lives, and they've got some good defenders in the team. Literally, both of our goals have come from just, I don't even understand what at the back. And I don't think it's Mainan's fault either. He's just trying to do his job and sweep inside his box, and especially inside his 6-yard box, but his defenders just get in his way. Nunes wriggles in and out. Now this run from Haaland. He's got Schlotterbeck on him, but who cares? Schlotterbeck seems to be useless today. Right-footed finish. Had no power on it, and Mainan saves. Haaland from Frimpong. Frimpong going. Frimpong. Haaland is going. He's going to come inside. He's going to try and curl this home. Oh, another save from Mainan. He's been incredible, actually, making lots of saves. But, yeah, in situations where we hit him on a fast break, their defense is just so crap that he makes mistakes for them. Here we go. Mitoma. Oh, my God, that's cleared off the line. Why is Mitoma the man on the front post? He's not that tall. Nunes from range. Oh, my God. And it falls for Eze. Can he keep it in? Oh, they can keep it in, and they get it out. Okay, well, they don't get it out, but it's halftime. 2-0 lead from us just because of 2 absolute defensive calamities at the back from Milan, but we have looked awesome. You know what? I have no idea why Haaland keeps stepping up for these, but I'm going to go ahead and try this. Why not? Why not? Come on, Haaland. Score a free kick goal. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Erling Haaland just scored a free kick. What in the world? That was beautiful. The shot power on the... Oh my god. Haaland just scored a freaking free kick. I don't understand how this happened. How did he do this? He got perfect lift on that and everything. Jesus Christ, what a goal from Erling Haaland. That was straight into the top schnitzel as well. Are we serious? And that's a hat trick for Erling. That was the best goal and best chance of the day. That was beautiful. Okay, time for some subs. I'm going to bring on Ivanisevic on the left wing. I'm going to bring on Olise on the right wing. I'm going to bring on... Oh, I thought Evan Ferguson was Alvarez. I'm going to bring on Kovacic for Eze. I'm going to swap them around. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Make a couple of substitutions. Some fresh legs mostly with this 3-0 lead. I mean, do we care right now? No. And then I may as well freshen up legs out wide because that's where we're getting chances right now. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. What? Where was Maximiano? Hold on a second. Hold on about 15 seconds here while I figure out how Malik Thiaw just scored a volley and into an empty net. Where was my goalkeeper? Let's see what happens here. Maximiano was in a perfectly fine position. Oh, he dove. He dove, and then it got deflected back to them. I see. I see. Okay, I can't blame him for that too much, but Jesus, what a goal to let in now. And it was Malik Thiaw flip-flapping his volley feet. He tried to volley with his right, somehow has the agility to switch to his left foot, which I don't think is his strong foot, and volley at home. Are we serious? Like, God. Okay, oh well, you know what? Nothing at the end for us there, but a 3-1 win, I will take that. 2 calamitous goals in the first half, and Haaland scored a freaking free kick in this game. It was a beautiful one. Gets a hat trick. Okay, with a 9-point gap at the top of the Premier League table, I can afford to just basically sim every game until the end of the season. A draw against Fulham is literally not the end of the world at all. McAtee scored too. You know what? For this game against Milan, the second leg, I'm going to put one of these Youth Academy players on our bench because both of our wingers are really, really tired. So if I wanted to bring on Ivanisevic or Olise, I probably couldn't really get anything out of them. So I'm going to put this kid Diaz on the bench. He's a Youth Academy kid that we signed up, and I mean, maybe he'll get some minutes, maybe he won't. We've got this 3-1 advantage, but there's only 2 goals in it, and AC Milan looked really good near the end of the last game. So I'm not going to just kind of forget about it and just sim it or anything. We're going to play. But just want to be careful, and if we need to, make subs. Really nice. Also, Haaland, 95 rated. Let's freaking go. Haaland is on fire. 6 goals in his last 3 games. 2 hat tricks in a row, I believe. And now apparently I know that he can take free kicks too, so maybe he could score another one of those for me. That would be freaking awesome. But we're at the San Siro against AC Milan, and the San Siro is a cathedral of football. I think by this point in real life they wouldn't be playing in it anymore, but that's fine. I'm happy for it to still be around. Midfield's feeling a little backward at times here in terms of who's getting forward. Oh my god, they scored off of that. Are we serious? Well, there's a goal in this now all of a sudden, and I don't understand what the heck Calvin Phillips is doing. Why is he so far forward? Gaëtan Laborde scores. For the top here maybe for Haaland. Can head this down? No? Okay. Well, it's a handball. Oh, you know what that means. You know exactly what that means. It's time for Haaland to step to this. He scored one of these in the last game. Let's do it again, yeah? All right, Haaland. Come on. Come on, Haaland. Oh, okay, hits the wall. Hits the wall. Okay, couldn't get it over. I don't like Frimpong's positioning in there once they get the ball. In transition, I guess I should say. I don't like his positioning in transition. He's always a bit too far wide, and then Leao can pick on either side of him, really. He can go further around him, or he can get inside him, and neither of those are good options. Hernandez, cross this in. Haaland, oh my god, a diving header from Erling Haaland. That is not a goal I expected to score. We are absolutely robbing a result right now, but we have a 2-goal advantage again thanks to Erling Haaland. Beautiful cross from Theo Hernandez as well. He picked the perfect spot there, and the diving header, the flying Norwegian man, the flying Viking. So now we know that in the last 10 minutes, Milan are going to just throw themselves at us again. Again, Theo Hernandez, first time cross, not first time cross. Mitoma, Nunes. Phil Foden. Foden is going to turn and get inside. Or outside. Frimpong is on the inside. Nunes first time strike. And it falls to them. They've got some bodies forward here. Actually, they've got all their most dangerous bodies forward here. I'm the last man back with Ruben Diaz. So I can't do anything here. And, Rafa Leao, of course. It was only a matter of time before this guy was going to get a solo run and score. And it was going to be on the counterattack as well. AC Milan have gotten 1 goal in this game. And they have a lot of opportunity here to make it go to extra time. They've got a little bit of time on their hands, and we need, I don't know, maybe a defensive substitution. I think Mavropanos has got to come on. I think maybe Alvarez needs to come on, not up top, maybe for Matoma. And I think Seawald needs to come on for Calvin Phillips. I've really not been impressed with Calvin Phillips' positioning in this game. So, yeah, got to make those changes. Nothing else. Sorry, but no debut for the youngster. I was expecting this to be a lot simpler than it ended up being. And I'm okay with losing this particular game if it means that we win on aggregate. So, again, time to take the sting out of the game. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Let's just get it over there to the fresh legs of Julian Alvarez. Keep it there. Let's corner flag it. Here we go. Okay, well, no, not with Wan-Bissaka. We can't corner flag it. Oh, dear Lord. We're giving them one more attack. And honestly, I don't mind taking him out here because the cards reset after the quarterfinals. And that's going to be it. Okay. Stressful. Way more stressful than it needed to be. And that's what our whole Champions League knockout campaign has been so far. Just more stressful than it needs to be. But we're through to the semifinals where there are no small teams left. Okay, so we're going to leave the episode right here. In the next episode, we'll probably actually end up finishing out the entire season because we've got a very sizable advantage in the Premier League and we can just focus on these big cup games that we have, which include our FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal and the Champions League semi-final against either Dortmund, actually they knocked out PSG, so they're through to the semis, Barcelona, or Real Madrid, but I'm not going to announce this matchup until the next episode. But like I said, we are just floating to the finish in the Premier League. We have an 11-point lead with 6 games left to play, and I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 more games and we will be lifting the title already. So this competition I am not worried about. But guys, before I actually leave you, there have been talks between Pep Guardiola, well, really it's just been in the media, okay. And guys, before I leave you today, I just wanted to talk to you about something that has been floating around the media in this save regarding FC Barcelona. As you can see, they are 9 points adrift in La Liga. They are not looking like they're going to be winning a title here. And they've been struggling, of course, with finances, and they've been in a little bit of a tough transitional period. And they're probably thinking about switching managers. Xavi is great, but just inexperienced in situations where he's fighting for the top silverware. And they're looking to bring back a legendary manager. And, well, we are Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola has said that he does want to go back to Barcelona. This could potentially be his chance to do so. So, guys, in the next episode, Pep Guardiola's got a big decision on his hands. Depending on how we do with Man City, he said that if he wins the treble again, he's done. He's out. 2 trebles in a row was a record that could never be broken, but 3 trebles in a row, I mean, surely that there's no more he could possibly do at Manchester City in that situation. So guys, if we win the treble, you already know this, but Pep Guardiola will be moving on to Barcelona for Season 3 of this career mode save. So hopefully that's something that you guys are excited about. If not, I mean, send me comments. Let me know what you think. But guys, that's the end of today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, show that support down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new around here so you don't miss out on the season finale of Manchester City here on the Mental Hog channel. Guys, I had a really good time making this. Hope you enjoyed watching it. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day and peace.